The Americans have decided regime change is the ultimate, and Iran cannot have nuclear weapons at all. The Israelis have said the same thing: regime change, and Iran cannot have nuclear weapons. UAE has partially and temporarily closed airspace. Sanjay Suri is live with us, even as air raid sirens have been heard in Jerusalem, Beersheba, and Dimona. Yes, Sanjay.
Yes, Anand, just to share with you, I don't know if you can see this very well. This is the kind of alert that has come on just about every phone right across Israel. I'm here in Tel Aviv. We've had the siren going off, and before that we had a pre-alert to the alert. So
we can see it.
So this is now war underway, which is not to say that Israelis are panicking all over the place. People do have some degree of faith in the air defense systems of Israel and the US, and certainly of the two combined. As we know, the Gerald Ford has been stationed very close to Israel, and that is intended to boost Israel's air defense systems. And there was a reason to worry, and that was in the last war in June of last year. That's when a number of Iranian missiles did get through. And so air defenses here have been strengthened by Israel itself and by the positioning of the Gerald R. Ford very close to Israel. So there is a good deal of protection in place, and at the moment there are some people out and about. You can see a few stragglers here and there walking around as if it's any other day without any reason for concern or going into a shelter, but a number of people have taken shelter right behind here and in the buildings just to my left. So people take their own view, but
right.
We are in the middle of high alert. We are in the middle of an alert that missiles are, as we speak, on their way here, and Israelis are taking it rather coolly.
Yes, they are. In fact, they are singing, praying inside the shelters. We'll play out that video with the audio in a bit, Sanjay, and come back to you. Tel Aviv bunkers. Qatar has intercepted 2 Iranian missiles as per a Qatari official. NetBlock says network data show Iran is now in the midst of a near total internet blackout. Let's just play out that video first. Yeah.
ייעוד אחד, ייעוד שני, ייעוד שלישי, ומאחורי הבניינים שם יש שש. אני נפל שם. ייעוד אחד, ייעוד שני, ייעוד שלישי, ומאחורי הבניינים שם יש שש. אני נפל שם. ייעוד אחד, ייעוד שני, ייעוד שלישי, ומאחורי הבניינים שם יש שש. אני נפל שם.
Well, so they are taking it quite spiritedly. Sanjay, you were speaking to some residents who seemed quite okay some time back when the calls came. But what are the common Israelis saying? Do they believe they need to finish this off? Do they believe the regime needs to go? Do they agree with Bibi Netanyahu?
Oh yes, I mean there are divisions, political divisions within Israel, of course. It's a very sort of energetic and buzzing democracy. But on this, people are one. There is no difference of opinion that anyone can see over dealing with Iran. And this is a matter really that goes beyond politics. This is existential. It is the nuclear program of Iran that's not an immediate threat to the US. The ballistic missiles are not a threat to the US. It's Israel that is in the line of fire. And Israel has been hit by ballistic missiles, suffered serious damage. 28 Israelis were killed last year in Iranian missile attacks, and hundreds were injured. So Israel has had a taste of Iranian war aggression, as of course Iran is having a taste of Israeli aggression to a far, far greater extent right now as we speak. But here within Israel, people seem to be quite unified and quite determined that they must prevail. There is a curious factor here, Anand, when we look at Israeli response on the street. Consider the laws in Israel. Every Jewish Israeli has compulsorily to be trained in the army. Consider that Israel has a population of about 6 million Jewish people above the age of 18, which means that just about every adult is trained in war. They are used to battleground situations. They have been trained for this, and they have been deployed. And this is over a period of several years. So when we are thinking of the civilian population of Israel, we are in effect actually speaking of a military population. These are all military people. So they are not likely to get scared in a hurry.